Preacher Girls, and welcome to a new edition of the Preacher Girl podcast / video blog. I'm here with my nephew Noah.
Hi.
And my niece Katie.
Hi.
Princess Katie. And I'm here to do a really special end of year edition of the Preacher Girl vlog. It is a makeup edition, and even though I'm not a makeup professional, I do wear makeup all the time. Katie, you know this is going to be on YouTube, right? And I wanted to share my 10 best most used products. This is for quick makeup, especially for beginners, people who don't like to wear a lot of makeup but still look like you spend some time to make yourself look good. I'm Pastor Sharo. And this is the Preacher Girl podcast, and I know you're gonna enjoy it. You wanna stick through to the end though, because everything that I list today as my top 10 products of 2021, I'm giving away at the end of this video blog, so stay tuned. Like I said, I'm not a makeup professional, so these products may not be your favorite. They're just my favorite. And it's obviously not a sponsored episode. Nobody sponsors me for anything. I've bought all of these things myself, gotten them as gifts, and used them. And the evidence is going to be really real to you because none of these things are brand new. They're all almost gone or mostly used up. And that means that I use them every single day, or have used them every single day since the day I bought them. So if you're ready, we can get started. My first product. And I do want to say this as well. Some of them are a little bit pricey, but some of them are super cheap. You don't have to use any of these things. These are just my favorites. People ask me all the time, tell me what you're wearing on your face. Or for instance, yesterday when I was doing people's makeup for the parade, I did a lot of the makeup for the angels because it has to last all night long. And this is, by the way, this podcast is Shania's idea. She was like, tell me everything you use because I need to know. And I said, okay. So she's the one who inspired this podcast. And their makeup lasted all night long. So by no means am I endorsing any of these products. These are just things that work for me, that I like. And one thing I don't like is spending a whole lot of money on makeup. I don't like spending money on $40 foundations and stuff like that. Yes, some of the best stuff I use is around that price point, but some of the other stuff isn't. My first product pick of 2021 is the Alpha Overnight Cream. This is a retinoid, and for those of you who are over 40, like me, you know retinol is the best ingredient, in my opinion, for anti-aging. This is Alpha. A few years ago, you could only get this with a prescription from a dermatologist, Alpha, but recently in 2021, they started selling this online. You still have to get like a dermatologist letter, but you can do it online. So you don't pay for it. They sign you up so that, you still need a doctor's permission. So I have my guests back. Here's Katie and here's Noah. No, I have my guests back. Here's Katie and here's Noah. And now we're gonna go to the second thing I have to use every single day on my list, or I don't have to, I just like to. And it is this. Like I told you, everything I used today, I used it because this is finished. All I have left is the tiniest, maybe 2 more uses. And whenever I finish something, I know it was good. It means I reach for it every single time, even if I have options. And this is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer and Base Adhesive. It is a primer, but it's a different primer because it fills in your pores. It smoothens out your skin. So if you have breakouts or if you have enlarged pores, this really works. And let me tell you what's the best thing. You want to make sure that your primer is a little bit, not a lot, but a tiny bit tacky. When you put it on your face, 1 pump, and I rub it on my whole face like this. And my makeup stays put all day long. It doesn't feel thick. You never know you have something on in the first place. I love this Milk Primer. I didn't buy this. I got this in one of those subscription boxes of makeup, and I thought, you know what, I would try it. Haven't stopped trying it since because I really like it. And when I realized it was finishing, I bought a new one. So I have another one ready for when this is completely done. So this is my number 2 pick for my must-have makeup finds in 2021. It's the Milk Primer. Number 3. If you've ever watched one of my makeup tutorials, you know this is my go-to. This is the foundation I use every single day. Occasionally, I might mix it up with something else. Like I like the Charlotte Tilbury makeup. airbrush, I think Flawless Finish is what it's called. But what I will do is, if my skin is extra dry, I will use this and one pump of the Charlotte Tilbury, and it makes it nice and dewy. But if my skin is doing good things, or it's not exceptionally dry, if I'm okay hydrated, this is all I need, one pump. And they sell the pump for this separately. Don't know why, but it comes without the pump like this, and you have to add the pump, which is about $2 or $3, I think. But one pump covers your whole face flawlessly. If you've got blemishes, any hyperpigmentation, any dark spots anywhere, I have like, it's hereditary in my family, but we have like a dark sunspot that happens right here on the side of our face. People always ask me about my contour not being blended in. Sometimes it's not that, it's that spot that, you know, comes out every summer. It's gone now, but this covers it up. This covers up everything, girls. My only problem with this, it's a little bit expensive. The best dupe I've found for this is the Revlon Color Stay makeup. I just found that by the time you reach 40, that Revlon Color Stay dries too fast for my skin. So it kind of shows up wrinkles a little bit more. But the Estee Lauder Double Wear makeup, I wear it in the color Cashew. That's my summer color. And in winter, Wheat mixed with a little bit of cashew is my go-to. I'm stocked up on this. Every time there's a sale, I buy another one, so I'll have it for, you know, I won't run out. I have one at my church and one at my house, but this has been my all-time favorite makeup. When I find one I like, I wear it for a decade or 2 decades. I wore Revlon Color Stay, which is at a price point of about $15 or $16, for about 20 years. And after that, I switched to this. I've tried other things in between, that one and this one, but these are this is my go-to. If I have to travel, if I have to preach somewhere, if I'm gonna be somewhere tomorrow and I have to grab 2 things, one of the things I'll grab is this. Doing good. Number 4 is a go-to, and everybody knows it. I'm not telling you anything that anybody wears makeup doesn't already know. The Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. This is mine, and here's my proof that I use it every day. It's done. There's none left. Like, I could probably get one more use out of this. I don't put setting powder all over my face. I wear it right under my eyes, right here on my forehead, and on my chin. Those are the 4 places that I wear setting powder at all. I have tried everything. I like the Sacha Buttercup. I like the there's a setting powder by Fenty that's okay, but even though people say this, the white cast on this is bad, for me it's never been chalky white. I dust it off and it goes away, but yet it keeps my concealer set all day long. It doesn't crease. And even if I try something else, I've always gone back to this. The last time I went to Sephora to buy this, a girl told me about the setting powder made especially for eyes by Laura Mercier. So I bought it. I bought a small one, a test. I've worn it once, put it aside, never wore it again, because this, in my opinion, works better. This is pricey, but this thing has lasted me all year, probably longer than a year, but I like it a lot. This is my number 4 pick.
Number 5.
You wanna give me one?
Yep.
Okay. Number 5. My number 5 pick for 2021 is not from 2021, it's from 2019, and it's the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess Shimmer. This is a highlighter slash bronzer, and on fair people, this would be a bronzer, but on me, it's a highlighter. And look how much there's left. Very little, but I'm keeping it until there's none left. I've tried and tested maybe 30 bronzers and highlighters since I got this, and this remains my go-to. I want to swatch it and show you why I like it. And I don't know if you can see this at all in the camera, at all, but if you can, see it?
Oh wow, that really lights up that.
Right, exactly. I didn't even tell him to say that. It really lights it up, but on dark skin like mine, it doesn't look like, have you ever seen somebody with the wrong color highlighter and it looks like they just took white chalk and just, I don't like that. This one blends so well into tan or bronzy skin. It just gives you a glow without making you look artificial, and I love that. This is my favorite all time. So I wear this on my cheekbones sometime. not stark. I don't like, a lot of people tell me I don't do enough highlighter, especially the MUAs who know better because that they know how to wear the highlight. But personally, I like it better when it's just subtle. So a little bit on my cupid's bow, a little bit on my cheekbones sometimes, and on the tip of my nose is where I wear it. I love this stuff. This is really, really good, and it's by Estee Lauder, and I think this is the Heat Wave shade. Number 6. Ready for this? Guys, I lost the cap, but do you hear this? Do you hear it shaking? No, because it's empty. There's one spray left. Now, this is the one everybody goes to, right? It's a prep and prime. This is a small version. I have the big one. This is a setting spray by MAC. Everybody loves this. It's Fix Plus. You know about it. You probably love it. But this is from Morphe. It's a continuous setting mist. This I love. This stuff works. This prep and prime stuff, it works. This Fix Plus works because you spray your makeup with this, it's gonna last all day. But I have a problem with this. I never reach for it anymore. This little one has lasted me all year. And the problem is how it sprays. It gunks up your face. Like a whole bunch will come here and none will get there. And if I try to spray it for you now, you would see, it's like, see, it took 3, it took three presses for it to even get on my skin, and the other times it was just gushing out. So you'll end up with a big splotch and it just doesn't spray evenly. In my happiest makeup world, this would be in this atomizer. This is why I like this. This didn't make it this year, but the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray made it. Why? Because it's always the finest mist. And you know what? Check this out. No, you don't have makeup on. Give me that. No. You can wear this as a refresher anytime. Just spray it back on your makeup. You can put it on as a primer, as a setting spray, and as a refresher during the day. So what I've found is that after I preach, my makeup is sometimes uneven in the places I sweat. This area above my lip especially, the makeup rubs off all the time. And because this is such a really good foundation, I just can't go and apply more over it. It doesn't blend in. If I use this setting spray and I mist my face and then I add a touch of that foundation back, it blends in flawlessly. And so in case I have something on a Sunday evening, I don't want to do a full face of makeup, I can always go back and spray with this, and then it works. So, and by the way, this is quarter of the price of the Prep and Prime. You can get 4 of these for the price of 1 of those. Number 7 is my all-time favorite. Number 7 is the best contour on the planet, in my opinion, for 2 reasons. It is the LA Girl Pro Conceal. It's a concealer, but for me, I use it as a contour. This was recommended by one of the MUAs in my church, and from the day I got it till today, it's my favorite all time. I also like the contour from Fenty, and the contour stick, very, very good as well. But this costs 1/10 of the price of that. This has been my favorite of all time. I'm wearing it today. In fact, everything I showed you so far, I'm wearing right now. This contour is $4. Four of them, 4. And this has lasted me all year. It's a liquid. It's super duper blendable. Nose, cheek, chin, wherever, and it looks like skin. That's my favorite. You don't have these thick old marks, and it's so easy to blend with a brush or with a sponge. Girls, if you're gonna get anything from this list, get this. It's only $4. Everything else is everything else is negligible, but this stuff, he's right, $4. I remember when you could get this at the dollar store, and you can't anymore, but you could get it for $4, and to me, it is so good. LA Girl is such an old makeup company, but I feel this product probably single-handedly resurrected the brand. So if you're gonna get a contour, try this. It really works. Okay, number 8. I'm using this because it was expensive. I bought it on a recommendation from a YouTuber, and I'm not sure if I'll buy it again, but I'm gonna use it out until it's gone. And it's by Patrick Ta, and it's for brows. It's a waxy kind of gel for brows. I think my problem may be that the color is too light for me. I like it. Let me tell you what it does. I don't know if you can see my brows properly, but I brush them up, and you know, sometimes we brush our brows up, but then they fall during the day and they start coming down on your face or whatever. But if you, especially if you have thin brows like me, brushing them up makes them look a little thicker. But most people have like a brow mascara or something to do that. Well, this wax will do that if you let it dry. So what I do is spray in the wax with this continuous setting mist, and then I take a spoolie and just put some of this wax in it and brush it up. The trick is to let it dry. Let it dry. Patrick Ta is a makeup artist on YouTube. I don't watch a lot of his stuff. I've only seen a couple of videos, and I bought two things from Patrick Ta. I bought the wax brow and I bought the eyeliner, and they're in the same, obviously from the same brand. But this eyeliner, the only reason why it didn't make my top 10 is because it only lasted me 1 month. But it is the blackest, best, creamiest eyeliner I have ever used in my entire life. It's gone. It's completely gone. But every time I wore this, it was so black that it made my mascara look brown. And for tight lining your waterline, nothing has worked like this. Will I buy it again? I don't know, because it was expensive to only last as long as it did. I've had eyeliners that I've used for a full year, and it didn't work as good, but it was super cheap compared to this one. I love it. If you want to buy me a present, you can go ahead and buy me one of these, because I do not know if I'll invest in it again, but it is so good. Worth the price? I don't know. So that's the only reason why, but maybe these two can be together as number 8 from Patrick Ta. These are the only 2 products I've tried from his line, and I like them both. Number 9 is this stuff. It's City Lips. This one is it's not really a plumper. It is a gloss. It's a plumping gloss, but I don't like it because it plumps, because I've never had plumpers actually work for me. They sting a little, but it doesn't make my lips look or feel plump. But this stuff makes your lips look smooth. So if you have like lip lines and because you're underhydrated like I usually am, then this really, really helps. Today I'm not wearing any lipstick. This is what I'm wearing. I'm wearing this, and I stay in stock because if it's almost done, I'd buy another one, especially if it ever goes on sale, which they always go on sale at 30% off, or 2 for the price of 1, and I'll get it. My favorite color is Spice. Yeah, that's this one. It is a matte nude color. This color right here, my favorite, girls. This one is not empty because just about a month ago, I threw away the tube of the old one. This is number 9. And number 10. Just before I reveal number 10 to you, I want to tell you about the giveaway. I'm giving away every single one of these products, a new one of all of my top 10 list, to a lucky viewer here of the podcast. But this is how I'm going to do it. If you are like me and you like trying new things, you just don't want to buy new things all the time, you're gonna be in for a treat. When I reveal number 10, I'll tell you how to win it, okay? Number 10, I never thought I'd be an eyelash person. I hate falsies, right? I wore them 1 day out of 365 days in the year, and it was usually on gala night, right? On the night when we dress up one day pretty fancy. I'd put some eyelashes on, bigger eyelashes, because I wanted it to look, you know, a little bit different from I usually look. And so I would do eyelashes, but eyelash glue is nobody's friend. I know some of you are really good at it, but not me. I don't like it. I don't like how it looks. Halfway during the night, they want to fall off. And I'll tell you a funny story. Once Fanny was taking pictures at the gala, and I put falsies on her. And about an hour into the gala, I look at her and she only has one eyelash on. Like one eye is like really thick and pretty and the other eye has no eyelash. And I'm like, what is going on with her? And then I look on the camera and right over the lens, there's an eyelash. Because she was taking pictures, her eye was stuck to the camera and the lash actually came off and stuck on the camera. It was so funny. And that's the thing about glue eyelashes. Once it comes off, what are you gonna do? You gotta go to the bathroom and reapply glue. All that changed when I discovered Glamnetic falsies. So I don't know. I don't want you to go buy them. I don't like false anyway. But one of the coolest things to me about these is that I don't have to put on a whole lot of mascara. And if you're a crier or if you worship with tears and stuff, your mascara starts running down your face and stuff like that. Also, I think eyelashes just make your eyes look, they frame your face, make your eyes look so popping and stuff like that. But the ones I like the best, this is a Virgo, what is this? Style, and they're not big, and I don't like the thick ones that look like caterpillars or the ones that flutter in the breeze like this. I like the ones that look kind of natural. And the other thing, you guys remember my fiasco when somebody paid for me to have lash extensions and then all my eyelashes dropped off. And I had bald eyes because I had an allergic reaction to the glue. Well, this provided the same look at a fraction of the cost and none of the eyelash fallout. Now, the only problem I have with Glamnetic is the price point. To me, it's too expensive. But in all fairness, I've worn the same pair, or I can wear the same pair so far for maybe 15 times and they still work. And so if you haven't tried them, while they're on sale for Christmas, and you can get them sometimes for as cheap as $9 a pair, and you can wear them over and over and over. There's a magnetic eyeliner that you put on, and then these little eyelashes have tiny, teeny magnets attached to them, about 5. They snap right on, and that's why I like them. A novice can do it. People who I know who can never do falsies can wear these. And at night when you're done, you just snap them off and put them back in the box. One other issue I have is the liner is crazy to take off, in my opinion. If you found a good way to take off magnetic eyeliner, you let me know. So what I've been doing is I take an eye makeup remover and I soak my eyes, and then I go change my clothes and maybe put my hair in a bun or whatever to get it away from my face, and wipe the rest of my face, and then I wipe that off. Otherwise, your regular makeup wipes, regular makeup remover will not take off your magnetic eyeliner. It is a pain to me. And I wouldn't suggest these every day, but if it's a special occasion, if you are gonna take pictures for your school photos, your Christmas family pictures, and you wanna look extra special, then I would suggest something like this, but definitely not an everyday thing. I've got one friend, she wears nothing but lashes. No other makeup, just the eyelashes. And I was like, well, that's strange, but she likes them. So if you like magnetic, and they're not all created equal. You can get cheaper ones on Amazon, and I've tried them. People have given me to try it, and I've tried them and I hate them. I even had somebody give me a very expensive one made by a dermatologist, or an ophthalmologist actually, that was specially formulated to keep your eyes safe and whatever. Hated it because it didn't snap right. These work. I'm not endorsing them at all. I don't know who they are, and I didn't do my research, but these really, really work. All right, and here's a bonus. I always do a bonus because if I'm gonna talk about what I use every single day in 2021, I cannot. There is no way I can tell you the one thing, even if I wear no makeup at all, or especially if I'm late for church, which is usually the case on a Sunday morning, I can't try to figure out an eye look. It takes too much energy for me. I don't want to expend my brain cells that way, especially when I'm trying to figure out what I'm preaching. I always reach for the Preacher Girl Classic palette or the Rebel palette. And I'm not just trying to endorse this, which I will because it's mine and I love it. I'm trying to tell you, and mine is dirty because I reach for it all the time and it gets makeup on it. But when I formulated these, it was the looks I go to all the time. So if I don't know how to do my makeup or I can't find inspiration, I know I wear that. These three were put together so that you'd have a crease color, a bone color, and a lid color. These three, same thing. These three, same thing. When I put this palette together, I made sure that you can wear the look this way. Each of these is a horizontal look, each of these is a vertical look, and there's also a diagonal look in every direction. So you could, every single one of these, I have a look, and you by all means can mix them up however you want. The Rebel palette, mine is in my bathroom, but I use those for an extra pop-up color, like in my corner crease right now. Today I'm wearing SOS in the corner, and underneath my eyelid on my bone, eyebrow bone, there's Bear right here, and I put a little bit of Psalms 113 right there in the corners. And on my lid, I literally swatch my finger on Elevate, and I put it right there. That's what I'm wearing on my lid today. So if you ever want to mix Elevate and Caris, look, I don't know if you can see that, but oh my gosh. That's a really good highlighter too. That's what I'm wearing on my lid today. So that's my bonus. If it's easy, it takes all the guesswork about which palette you should wear, what to match with. A really good go-to tip. Usually I see a lot of people, if they wear a green shirt, they put green on their eyelid. Red shirt, they match their shirt to their eyelid, and that's not always a good thing. You've got to know when that's a good thing, right? Because let me tell you what it will do. It automatically drags your face down, because the human eye is used to grouping things together. So if you're blue here and it's the exact shade of blue, your eye automatically shrinks this portion of you. I don't know how it does that, but that's how it appears. A better idea is to take your color, your main color, and just accent the corners of your eye with it. If you're gonna sweep it across your whole eyelid, like sometimes it does look good that way, make sure on the top there are other colors to break it up. Or make sure that you stay clear of lipstick and just wear a lip gloss that day. Make sure that there are things happening on your eyebrow to cause the eye to go up instead of come down. That's a rule of thumb. So how do you win these things? 10 lucky winners, 10 of you we're going to have a drawing. Each of these prizes are going to be given away, and like I said, we have price points ranging from $4 to $84, and we're going to do 10 different drawings. I'm going to give each product away one day every day on the Preacher Girl Instagram, but this is how you win it. If you purchased anything from the PG store, any Christmas item, your name has already been entered in the drawing. Whether it was the PG, this is the Comfort and Joy PG hoodie. I have lived in this. Since the day it came, I have lived in it. I love it. I wore it to the airport in all my travels during the holidays. People always are like, where'd you get that? Who makes that? And it really looks like a high-end hoodie. And it's subtle Christmas, which is my favorite thing. It's not in your face Santa Claus or nothing like that. It's obviously a Christmas tree, but it's also such a pretty green design. So whether you bought the hoodie or you bought the cranberries in the snow, blood and snow bracelet, whatever you bought from the PG store, your name has or the pajamas. Don't forget those. They're good. Even if you got them at 30% off on the sale, or 40% off, which was your 30 plus 10, your name is entered. We're going to continue this. If you will, whatever you purchase in the PG store, your name will go into the drawing. We're going to start, today is Tuesday, so the first item will be drawn this Thursday evening. Your name will stay in the drawing. So that means, for instance, if you purchased and on Thursday we give something away, we give the alphabet away on Thursday. This is what I'm giving them away in the order that I presented them. So on Thursday we're giving away the alphabet, and whether you bought from Thanksgiving all the way to Thursday before the podcast, your name will enter the drawing. If you win this, and on day 2 we give away this, your name is still in the drawing and you can win this one even if you've already won that one. So you have 10 make that 11 chances to win the items in today's podcast. And I hope that all of you do go to the store and get something from the Preacher Girls. So I'm not sure what's left because we had a Christmas village and a lot of things were sold out in your sizes, I'm sure. But I'm positive that there's a gift in there that you would love. If nothing else, you can't go wrong with the anointing oil candle. If nothing else. But I don't even think we have a lot of those left. So whatever you purchase within the next couple of days or purchase during the holiday season, your name is already entered in the drawing. We'll post the winners on Instagram. I'll probably go live on the Preacher Girl TV Facebook. If you like this podcast today, I know it was easy, but you know why? I'm tired. I'm exhausted. For the last few weeks, all we've done was get prepped for the parade, and I have had 3 or 4 hours of sleep every single night until last night. I got a full 9 hours. Somebody say hallelujah! 9 hours. My body did not know what to do with itself this morning. I walked into the office like, it's like I was moving on adrenaline, and today all the adrenaline ran out. So I was like, I don't know what to say today. So I'm just going to talk about something simple and easy. And I know some of you just want spiritual food, but you know what? Oh, well. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this podcast, give it a thumbs up. Click, thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel. Oh, one more thing. Registration for the grand finale PG Christmas show is closed. We are full. Tickets are completely gone. And it is going to be a blast. Girls, just be prepared to have a good time. And at that particular PG show, if you have a ticket, I want you to wear something mint, right? Any shade of mint you like. Wear something mint to the taping. I love you guys so much. Have a fantastic week. I hope it's a great week. I'll see you on Thursday on the live drawing. And don't you ever forget that if God called you, nobody can uncall you. And you don't need a pulpit. You just need a message. Thank you guys for being so sweet and amazing and quiet. Oh my gosh.
Including Summer.
Wow, all my little ones are being so good. You guys deserve happy meals.